Yeah.
Oh man, people are like now talking about a randomized VNConf where like we
Yeah,
like
you can do that like
people make
entirely.
slides and then like we just pick randomly who gets to speak to those slides. That would be chaos. All right. Okay, we do have a break after this, 10-minute break. So you guys can continue asking questions on chat. People who have microphones, you are welcome to just start talking as we always do. And otherwise, thank you very much for encouraging us to use some RNG.
Yeah, woo.
Woo. All right, we'll be back in, a couple of minutes, 45 after the hour. So about 7 minutes left.
My comment on the randomization actually, Catacomb Prince, the visual novel I mentioned that like I did some fan arts for because it was really cool. They actually randomized the killer in a murder mystery, and it's really baked into the design, and it's so high effort, but it's really cool when people do that. I know someone else I saw recently was doing a similar thing where like the killer in a mystery was randomized.
That is good. Yeah, and then like you'd have to have like a lot of things dependent on that specific, like that one single randomization.
Yeah.
So like change the clues over the course of the game or something?
Kind of, yeah. Like I'll just link it. It's a really cool free game.
Yay!
Shill for something I didn't make.
Why not? We cheer for each other.
Yeah.
Just a random thought. It could be interesting to do the similar thing, but with time rather than just pure randomness. So like you come back tomorrow, the game has a different ending or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I think
waited too long and now more people are dead.
I mean, this isn't direct for the game, but I'm pretty sure itch.io, I remember watching like a video on it about how someone asked the developer of itch.io if like they had like a snowman kind of game, and they wanted to determine the price of that game based on the temperature like worldwide, I think it was.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that isn't randomization, but it is like fascinating. Like that's so smart. Like that's so dumb.
That's some interesting stuff. Like, does it get more expensive like the hotter the world is overall, or like
maybe
making a point?
Yeah, just a side note, I am super looking forward to specifically Mardo's talk, just because like I keep learning new things about layered images. Like I've read through the docs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's what you can do with that. That is so cool. So
I've also been looking forward to that. As someone who enjoys working with them and keeps thinking, oh wow, yeah, that's really cool. And then someone is like, also, but wait, there's more.
I'm so excited.
It's amazing how much better people are using this stuff than I am. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, I really need to do better about it because I love it. I love the idea of it. Do I do it? No.
Like I am honestly a bad run-by programmer compared to a lot of the other people here. Because I deal with the engine
though.
Well, I deal with the engine a lot more than I deal with like actually making stuff in it. So I need to probably take a break and make a game at some point.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that sequel to Moonlight Walks.
Yes, Moonlight Walks. One of the very first Ren'Py games. I remember it very well.
I always have the thought like this would be so much easier if I just layered this all. Okay, and then I just keep doing what I'm doing.
No.
Yeah. I know.
No.
You mean you just export all of the images as like one sprite and whatnot?
Yeah.
Before layered images, I used composite.
Oh dear.
I
used to do that too. I'm just remembering how painful it was.
Yeah, and condition switch and live composite, and then having to redo
live composite days.
all of my code.
Please don't remind me of live composite days.
Please, those are dark days in Ren'Py.
I recently learned you can put them within a layered image, and I was like, yes.
I probably should have I might take a few minutes to adjust my presentation.
Oh.
Because you can do a pretty
Oh.
easy layered image setup in Live 2D
Oh,
with just like one
interesting.
slider.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And I'm excited.
I like
You
that
ever
live 2D one. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was about to say, do you ever start coding a game and then learn a lot and then look at it and be like, is it worth me redoing everything? Because I learned so much.
No matter what discipline, yes, the effect is
Yes.
real.
I always get excited. It's like, I can make this more efficient, like.
Yeah,
Literally
stronger.
today,
takes
I've
so
been
long.
redoing some code based on that principle, which is not good, but you know.
Making games is a years long process for me. And let me tell you, when screens got introduced into Ren'Py in the middle of me making a game that involved a lot of really custom GUI stuff, I cried a little bit. I did cry. It was worth redoing everything, but I did cry.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
blame you.
can imagine.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Echoberry? I interrupted you before.
Oh, just that I feel like I'm really looking forward to the live 2D talk. Like I am. Like I don't really understand the software that well, but I feel like it's gonna cause like a crisis within me where I'm like, oh my god, I can use live 2D now. Like.
I mean, you're gonna learn the whole thing in 15 minutes, so get ready.
Every single thing about Live 2D. He's gonna cover like every single feature, okay? Every.
I mean, most of the big. I did have to
No, you're
trim
gonna
some
do every
stuff. Oh
single
no!
feature.
Don't
Trust
do
me,
I
this.
want to be a VTuber after this. I want to be a VTuber.
Yeah,
very
like, download-
specifically, I'm
download
not
the free
teaching
trial.
VTubing
Make
stuff.
Teach me
Very
how to be a
specifically.
VTuber.
That's exactly what he's teaching. Don't worry.
No,
I love this conference. That's what the V in VN stands for, right?
VTuber novel conference. It's true. But in all seriousness though, you can make a pretty good Live 2D model just using the time allotted with the free trial or anything like that. Because Live 2D is pretty easy to kind of pick up and play with if you want to make like just something pretty simple.
Yeah, I probably should check it out now because I originally it was like I think 2014, 2015 I was messing around with it, but this was like still before the English patch, and I didn't know what I was doing. So
Yeah.
One of us, one of us.
So yeah, there is a free trial version that sorry, blah. Yeah, after the trial runs out, you can still keep continuing with the free version. And unless you are trying to make like 4K games, like honestly, it's probably going to be good for most people's purposes. I intentionally use Live 2D for the O2A2 jam specifically because I like to take a single sprite. So just like a straight picture of somebody, and then I will just cut it up inside of Live 2D and do a whole bunch of animation effects to it. So yeah, it scales really well. Like I'm probably going to be using it for a whole bunch of side characters just because it's super fast to just give some light animation, a little bit more life to just some minor characters.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. That was fun. You never think that like in 8 minutes we can cover so much ground.
But now we're all VTubers.
Don't.
32 years of the grind.
So all right, we're just gonna be VN VTuber Conf next year, right?
Excellent.
All right. Okay. So motto is up.
Yes. All right. Let me just pull up my sprite.